Well, the first time I got to do a scene with Athena and Boomer, we had Jen, who plays, what does she play? Celix, yes. She actually I played opposite her, so had a real live actor to be able to work with. And no, I didn't have the thing where you do one side, then you do the other, and they're like, can I go back? Can I go change hair, make a wardrobe, and go back to that? Because they're never gonna let you do that. But I think I was much more scared that I was gonna do what James ended up doing later in the series, which was have one camera like this and then time it all out so the camera's not moving in both the characters. It was flawless what he was doing. And he also got to work with an actor as well. I don't know if he was in like a green suit. I doubt it, but yeah, it's like you prepare each character separately, and then ideally you can pull it off.
Well, it comes down to, like I said earlier, seeing each character as an individual. So I had more of an extensive hair and makeup change than you did for most of my characters, you know, the white wig or whatever. And that gives you a lot of time in between. You know, when we did the Pegasus episodes, you know, I wanted to do number 6 first because I felt that was, you know, I needed that time in between. I didn't want to go from being beaten up and, you know, that mindset to number 6. You know, so I wanted to do, you make changes like that. You make stakes where you say, okay, I want to do this character first over that one. But it's definitely easier when you're working off someone. In the last season when I shot myself, when Truco, or Anders, yeah. You guys know what it is.
Yeah, don't tell us, because we're still catching.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Everybody dies.
You know, you end up, everybody dies. Yeah. You end up working off somebody. My stunt double, we had her in those scenes. And so if you worked with somebody repeatedly, then they get it more so than just having a day player in there. Where Monique, my stunt double, she knew, and she kind of knew the characters separately at that point. So that really helps a lot to have somebody that you're working off of. But then other times you're working by your complete self. In the plan, the little, we saw a little bit of it there. At one point, I was playing Shelly Godfrey, and I was already a new 6, tough 6, if you saw a glimpse of a dark-haired 6 in there. And Edward James Olmos was directing it, and he just let it go at the end because there was Doral over there and Leoben and Tough 6 and everybody. But with the way, what is the camera that you can't, is it lock off or motion control that you can't have anybody else in there?
Lock off.
Lock off. So you can have somebody standing in for the character for the first pass, but then when you're supposed to be that character, you can't have anybody in there. So I was literally looking at nobody. I was the only one in the room, and there's supposed to be 5 people in the room. So at this point, they were just messing with me, and they just started like, Matthew Bennett just started saying funny things and all this stuff. So I'm the only one on camera. Everybody's watching me, and I'm like talking. Where am I talking to? I'm talking to here. There's a tennis ball over there. There's somebody over there, and it gets really kind of confusing and makes for some good outtakes.